Well, I finally got it. After several months of searching and scalper avoiding, I finally obtained the elusive PlayStation 5. It was really hard to find it in the wilderness that is Alberta, Canada, but I got extremely lucky when I phoned GameStop and they just so happened to have one in stock. The moment I found that out, I bought it as quickly as I could, and you're looking at your new PlayStation 5 owner. I was actually originally going to wait for a special edition PlayStation 5 to buy, but since it's still ridiculously hard to obtain even after nearly 2 years of its release date, I decided to just buy the original and design it myself. I mean, I do love art, I love designing things, so why not make this plain white PlayStation 5 even more special by drawing on the replaceable plates and making it unique? I got started by buying a cosmic red PlayStation 5 plate cover to put my design on. I wanted to design it after a game that I spent hundreds of hours on the PlayStation platform, and that being Persona 5. I'm a huge fan of that game, and I'm glad that everyone else other than PlayStation fans will get to enjoy it. As a reminder of when I first played the OG on PlayStation 4, I'll draw certain characters from Persona 5 on each of these covers. So, I started by taking a photo of my PlayStation 5 with my phone, and sketched on said photo with an app in my note called Medibang Paint. After a couple of hours, I'm happy with my idea. I went to a certain printing place and got them printed on 11-inch by 17-inch paper. This is what the front cover would look like. It's the main character, Joker, doing his iconic "the show's over" all-out attack pose from the front view. This is the image reference that I had, and I edited the pose and of course drew him in my style to make this design unique to me. I drew his mask above him, and I also decided to draw the rest of the male Phantom Thief's mask around him in a shadow-like simple silhouette. This is what the back cover would look like. This one has Makotoniijima, codenamed Queen, with her revolver. This is the image reference that I used. This pose is absolutely perfect, and I wanted to recreate it in my style on my PlayStation 5. She has her mask above her similar to Joker's side, and she's surrounded by the mask of the rest of the girls in Persona 5 Royal in the similar, simple, dark silhouette theme that I'm going for. First things first, I tried making my own carbon paper by shading one side of paper with my 9B graphite stick. I then put it behind my prints and drew over it with a pen and pressed as hard as I could. Honestly, I had low hope that this would work, but luckily it did. I could see it, but the camera wouldn't spot it, so I had to draw over it with pencil again just for show. And now for Makoto's turn. Now we're ready to paint. Here are my pens and markers that I'll be using to make these pieces. It's a mixture of Posca, Bic, Sharpie, and Unipin pens for the finer details. Now enjoy this speed paint, or is it speed draw, of me designing my PlayStation 5 Persona 5 style. I love how it looks so far, but there's some big spaces at the side of Queen and both sides of Joker at the bottom. After some careful thinking, I decided to add more masks. I personally love Persona 5 Strikers just as much as Royal, so for Joker's side, I added Wolf's mask and the black mask of Crow to balance it out. And for Queen's side, I added Sophie's mask, or more like her head if we're being real. I extended Queen's scarf to loop around and cover the bottom left part to make it look less lopsided. Personally, I love how this turned out. I wish I moved up the mask on the right side, but oh well, it still works. Since the PlayStation logo is on Joker's side of the cover, I want to put something on the Queen's side to balance it all out. There we go. Perfect. After touching up some imperfections, it's time to cover it with a coat of protective spray paint. I used this Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Ultra Cover Semi-Gloss Protective Paint. This for sure will protect my design from dust and any other debris. Always spray paint outside, everyone! After an hour, it's fully dry and ready to be put on the Dream Machine. I carefully removed the plain white one, and now place my personal Persona 5 Royal and Strikers cover plates. And here is the finished product. I got myself the red DualSense too to complement the whole aesthetic. Overall, I love this design so much. I'm more of a PlayStation 5 standing up kind of guy, and seeing the leader of the Phantom Thieves and the Queen every time I play on this really brightens up my mood. Oh, and if you're wondering why I picked Makoto over all the other girls, it's quite simple. I think she's best girl, in both Royal and Strikers. And that, my friends, is my custom Persona 5 PlayStation 5 Disc Edition. I suppose the next step is to take these plates out on conventions and have the voice actors autograph them, but that's another time. I hope you all like this customization video. Yeah, it's not like one of my animations, but this still has something to do with art, and that's what matters on my channel. Maybe I'll do something like this again. My PlayStation 4 Pro is still a blank canvas, so who knows? Maybe if I feel like it. For now, time for me to replay another save file of Persona 5 Royal. Please like and subscribe to see more art and animations from me. Until then, have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone!